Hello, welcome back to another video with Average Guy's Garage. We have received a new OBD2 reader that we're going to unbox and then go test out on the car and see what features this reader has and what sets it apart. So we'll get the box open and see what's inside. All right. We have a brick. See if we can get these scissors underneath. There we go. So what we have here is the OBD Scan Plus by TopDon, and it has some nice features. It has data stream, which I was really interested in. And the data stream, we'll get here in some light here. Load values, intake manifold, absolute pressure, and then monitor status if it's ready to go or not. Some of the specifications: 2.8-inch screen, OBD 16-pin connection. The features: read the DTCs, clear DTCs, read mill, view freeze frame data for readiness, live data stream, O2 sensor test, onboard monitoring. I was really interested in this O2 sensor data test. DTC lookups, multi-language interface, internet upgradable. It's very nice. Comes in a case. There's a user's guide right here. Comes with a connection cable for the computer for updates. Sits in a nice carrying case to keep it clean. That's a really nice screen, also a nice large screen. Alright, so let's get this out, get it on the car, get it tested. Typically the connector for the OBD is right under the dash. Mine is right here. So we'll get that plugged in and take a look. It's key to only go one way. this plugged in. Alright, so the first thing we can see, it has a nice full color screen. The initial options are diagnose, DTC lookup, review data, tool setup, and help. So let's just hit the first one for diagnose. Or just hit OK down here. So it's going through a series of diagnoses. So my MIL status is off. Let me back up a little bit here. DTCs in this ECU are 0. Data stream supported is 40. I suppose that means there's 40 data streams supported. And now let's see if I go down. Okay, nothing there. So I'll hit this button here for return. Alright, so I just hit enter off after that initial diagnosis, and I can do these items: read codes, erase codes, readiness, data stream, freeze frame, O2 sensor test, which I was really interested in on this particular OBD2, because I've had other ones that didn't have a specific O2 sensor test. So let's just read codes first off. No fault codes. Woo! Good deal. Alright, I'm going to use the down arrow. Let's look at data stream. View all items. Let's do that first. Get supported data stream. Loading. Alright, so fuel system status 1, it says CL, I believe that means closed loop. Calculated load value, engine coolant temperature 87 degrees centigrade. Short-term fuel bank trim, intake manifold pressure, engine RPM, it's around the 700 as I'm idling. The car's not moving. Ignition timing advance, the air intake temperature, absolute throttle position, oxygen sensor output voltage, time since engine start, 1,000 seconds or so. Fuel rail pressure, commanded evaporative purge, I think that may be the last one. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get back to it. Number of warm-ups since the DTCs were cleared. Interesting. Distance traveled. So it says 65,536 kilometers. So they've never been cleared. Because I've only got, well, maybe they have, but I've got 61,800 miles on the car. The catalyst temperature, 484 degrees centigrade. That is hot. So you got to be careful under there. Let everything cool down. There are lots and lots of sensors here. All right, let's go down here to O2 sensor test. Bank 1. The vehicle does not support this. All right, Bank 1 sensor 2. There's the rich to lean sensor, lean to rich sensor, low voltage, high voltage, rich to lean sensor time. So let's just try this low sensor voltage. Status passed. That's good. That's giving you some good information. If you were having some O2, say your O2 sensor was going bad, let's take a look at the sensor voltage minimum. Test value 0.2225, maximum limit 2486, so that passes as well. Let's look at onboard monitoring. I like how it shows what the minimum and maximum values are and the test value, so you could track that over time to see if something was failing. This looks like the catalyst is in great shape. The maximum limit 655 and it's only coming in at 155. Let's look at misfire cylinder 1. So that's very low. Test value 1 count, minimum 0, maximum 65,000. Let's try another cylinder. Zero. Nice. That's why the car runs so smooth. 0. Finally, so a lot of the other OBD I used, it didn't have individual cylinder misfire counts. It only had the code to read that there was a misfire. That's all we knew. So overall, my impression of the TopDon OBD2 is it's an amazing little tool. Lots of information built into this. Let's look at some of the tool setup real quick. Now you can change your language, unit of measure between metric and imperial, and record mode. Let's see what that is. Record mode is on by default. So it comes with a connector to hook it up to the computer. Also comes with an operations manual. Overall, I give it 2 thumbs up. Fantastic little tool. Thanks for watching. Average Guy's Garage. Check in again later for more videos.